Hi, so I did a recent video on one size doesn't fit all, and I want to talk a little bit more about that. So I deal with a lot of gun dogs who are really overwhelmed, especially when out and about. So owners will tell me that their gun dogs are super quiet at home, really cuddly, really loving, very sensitive. But as soon as they've got out the door, they have no connection with their gun dog at all. Whatever they try to do, they can't get their attention. Sweets don't work, treats don't work, toys don't work. Nothing seems to work for them. And I often find with these overwhelmed gun dogs that my top tips would be slow down. They won't slow down on their own. Slow down with them. I will be heard a lot on social media talking about doing pause. Pause, assess, wait, start again. That stands for PAWS, pause. Do that one or two times during a walk at least to start off with. You'll find once you start doing it, you want to do it more and more. But yeah, pause, assess, wait, start again. So you pause, you wait, have a little assessment of where things are at. Where is the stress that's coming from? Is it coming from you? Is it coming from them? Is it a mixture? Um, when you wait, you can also do something like a little bit of mindfulness. Again, I'll talk about where you can find out more about that. Um, you can do that to reset your own energy. It will also reset your dog's energy, and then you can start again. And the other thing that I find is really common with these dogs is they will be accused a lot by owners, not in an accusatory, horrible way, but the owners will say a lot that they don't listen, that they're ignoring them, that they know what they need to do, but they're choosing not to. And it simply isn't the case, especially with really sensitive dogs who've become overwhelmed. And it doesn't necessarily mean stressful overwhelmed, as in, not having fun, anxiety overwhelmed. Sometimes it's just overwhelmed because they're super hunty dogs and they're really into whatever's happening, and they're hunting and they're scenting and all those kind of things. But what I find a lot with those is that there is a delay in their cognitive processing. So if you ask them to do something, it doesn't happen immediately with a lot of these dogs at first. And you can see that they are not ignoring you. And I promise you they're not. But if you actually stop to assess, that you'll see they're not. But if you give them a beat or two before you do anything else, quite often you'll see the penny drop and it's like, oh, hang on, I was just asked to do this. Someone just spoke to me. What happened just then? And you get some attention. Um, so space and time for dogs like this is really, really important. Not being on top of them all the time with constant cues and commands and input and everything else, giving them space and time to just breathe and reset and to take in what you've just said to them. So if you have a dog like that, pause for thought with that. Try a pause during your walk, or at least one or two. They don't have to be long, they can be really, really super short. And when you ask for things, give them time to process before you start thinking that they haven't heard you and they're ignoring you, etc., etc. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Thank you for listening.